Hello everybody, I'm JackieKCooper, and the entertainment rundown today focuses on upcoming TV shows. Yes, I got a chance to watch two new series that are coming out on CBS. The first one is called Carol's Second Act, and it comes on at 9:30 on September 26th. It'll be on every Thursday at 9:30, and it's followed by at 10 o'clock a show called Evil. And I'm going to give you my opinion of those two during this segment. Carol's Second Act is about a 50-something woman played by Patricia Heaton. She was in The Middle. She was in Everybody Loves Raymond. She also did a TV series, another one that didn't last but a year. I can't remember, what the name of that one was. But usually if her name is associated with something, it's going to be popular. And like I said, she plays a woman named Carol who decides, after having had a career as a school teacher, that she wants to go to medical school. Her marriage has fallen apart, and she's got her daughter is working at the hospital that she was interning at, so she gets to see her, and she just digs right in to being an intern, and that's where the show starts. And she's with another group of two guys, one girl that are there, and they think that she is the doctor who is in charge of the interns because she's so old. And of course, when they find out she's just another intern like they are, then they're just amazed. The thing about this show, I think it's got the foundation to grow into a good, sitcom that you'll probably watch every week and enjoy. But starting off, there are two things to me that aren't funny. The first one is any kind of ill health, and this takes place in a hospital, and you've got all of these terrible diagnoses coming up. Patients have illnesses or they wouldn't be in the hospital. So it's hard to make comedy around serious illness. Also, the ageism in this that Carol runs into gets old fast because it seems like everybody has disrespect for her because she's of a certain age. And most of the comedy revolves around the fact that Carol is old. Well, from my perspective, 50-something is not that old. It's got a cast that includes, like I said, Patricia Heaton is the star. MacLachlan plays a doctor there in the hospital. You see the possibility of maybe a little romantic entanglement there. Ashley Benson from High School Musical, I think she was in that. She plays Heaton's daughter. And then I didn't know the rest of the cast. Aghayere, Jean-Luc Bilodeau, and Sabrina Jalise. They're the supporting cast. But I do think they kind of was a little bit, rough getting introduced to them in the pilot that I watched. But I do think they will coalesce and become a good group. And I'm willing to give Patricia Heaton a good shot just based on her track record. Like I said, she did do that one series, I think, with Kelsey Grammer that wasn't a hit and only lasted a year or more or less. But I think with this one, she's got another good shot. And if it's anything like The Middle or Everybody Loves Raymond, then it's going to be running for a long time to come. But that's every Thursday night on CBS at 9:30. Then, like I said, following that is a show called Evil. And this is a show about demonic possession, possibly exorcisms, all that sort of stuff. It's by Robert and Michelle King, who did The Good Wife. So they've got their caliber, high calibered people to, create a series. And this one focuses on a woman who is kind of a authority on, the type of demonic possession or whatever. She's a special consultant for law firms in defense cases when people are charged with different crimes. But she immediately in this series, she becomes involved with a guy who works to either prove demonic possession or dispel demonic possession. The woman is played by Katja Herbers. I wasn't familiar with her. The guy who she goes to work for is played by Mike Coulter, and he's a really strong presence in the show. But one of the big drawing points to me is that Michael Emerson is the guy who it seems to be the mysticist, or the one who's causing the trouble or causing the images of demons, etc. Michael Emerson was on Lost, and he was just perfect on that show. I haven't seen him in a lot since then, but this show, he's really terrific. I don't know what the connection was to Robert and Michelle King, except his wife, Carrie Preston, was in The Good Wife. So maybe that was what brought them to aware of his talent. But he's really an asset to the show. Also, there's a guy named Asif Manvi who works on the team with the woman and the Mike Coulter and Katja Herbers. And he's good. He adds to it. He's kind of a skeptic and tries to dissuade, against it. He has to have things proven to him. And one last thing, Katja Herbers' mother is played by Christine Lottie. She wasn't on screen a lot. I don't know if she's going to be a regular, if that was a guest shot or what, but I certainly like her acting style, and I would watch the show just for that. But this show was scary enough and creepy enough that I was actually watching it kind of through my fingers. It has that much suspense to it. You usually don't get that on regular programming, but I did with this, and also it was enough to make me put it into the recorder and make sure that I get all of the episodes of this season. It's that high tension, and it's scary. I mean, it is scary. So I think both of these shows, like I said, Carol's second act, it's got to grow to get there. Evil kind of grabbed me from the start, and it will be seen every Thursday night at 10 o'clock on CBS. You want to watch for this one, and watch for both of them if you're in the mood. But that's been my entertainment rundown, taking a TV preview this time. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll try to do more of that in the future. Reach down there and hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, and make sure you're aware that we put up a lot of videos, for you to enjoy and to learn about entertainment from. This has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown.